At 5:16 this morning, Hurricane Erin is now the first hurricane of this year's Atlantic hurricane season. The storm strengthened to a Category 1 hurricane on Friday morning. Erin is expected to strengthen over the next few days as it moves across the Atlantic. It's forecast to become a Category 3 hurricane by tomorrow at the very latest. So let's bring in the scientists in our group, meteorologist Trey Fulbright. So Trey, how bad is that going to get? Will we see any impact?
Well, actually, the latest advisory that just came in has strengthened this up now to a Category 3 already. This system is undergoing a process, what we call rapid intensification, when the maximum sustained winds in the storm strengthen 35 miles per hour or greater in a period of 24 hours. And since 2 a.m., we've seen this already jump up 20 miles per hour. It was at 100 miles per hour Category 2, now a 120 mile per hour Category 3. And I mean, this thing looks textbook in terms of a powerful hurricane. A very tight inner core with deep thunderstorms wrapping around the center. You can see that pinhole eye with the center of that clearing out, meaning that you have strong sinking air in the middle of that with strong upward motion around that. The good news is this is staying north of the Lesser Antilles. Some thunderstorm activity that will head toward maybe areas near Puerto Rico, but the center of that circulation should stay north of Puerto Rico. But as the system moves off to the west, it will be moving into a more favorable environment with warmer sea surface temperatures, water temperatures over the western Atlantic between 84 and 86 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just more than enough for this thing to intensify. By tomorrow morning, we could be within range a few miles away from a Category 5 with this storm. It'll likely be a high-end Category 4, Cat 5 is possible with this. And then the good news is the track continues to take this between Bermuda and the East Coast. Now, I do want to caution that even though this will stay, not make a direct landfall in any of these places, notice how the wind field and the pressure field expand. So by the time we move into the middle of next week, we could see some serious waves, high rip currents all along the East Coast. That's going to be our main impact with that. So we'll continue to watch that over the next couple of days. Back here locally, temperatures will be rising very quickly this afternoon back into the upper 80s to near 90, 91 your forecast high in Pittsburgh. Again, we're under the influence of high pressure, which is keeping our air fairly dry and our skies clear at the moment. But a disturbance and a series of fronts will be approaching from the northwest as we head into the day tomorrow. That will lead to an increase in clouds starting late tonight, and then as early as 6 a.m. tomorrow morning could see a few showers in our northwestern counties, but most of the models now trending toward a midday to early afternoon passage of this system that could bring a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Not expecting anything severe, but between 10 a.m. and roughly 7 p.m. tomorrow, that'll be the time frame to watch. A weak cold front comes in from the north early Monday morning. We may start out with some fog and slightly cooler air, but that cooler air doesn't last long. We move back into that warm air Monday afternoon and evening. This will be ahead of another cold front that'll bring in more scattered showers and storms riding in from the north and west. So Tuesday afternoon and evening. Then again on Wednesday, likely some wet times ahead, and then we'll finally start to get a push of some drier and slightly cooler air that'll push us back closer to average as we head into the middle part of next week. 7-day forecast, a high of 91 today if you're headed out to the Steelers game later this evening. Hot temperatures if you're going to be doing any tailgating early on. We'll see those temperatures slowly drop off into the low 80s by 9 p.m. Not much wind to provide relief. Isolated thunderstorms tomorrow and a high of 87. We'll warm back up to near 90 on Tuesday ahead of the next front that'll bring in more showers and storms by the middle part of next week.